Why certain areas stay dangerous for decades and why no one changes it. Look, let's stop pretending crime just happens. High crime areas have patterns, policies, procedures, and habits. That keeps them exactly where they are, unsafe. What are some of the common policies and procedures that breed crime? No bail, low bail policies. Violent offenders are back on the street before the paperwork dries. Defund and demoralize the police. Less presence, slower response times, emboldened criminals. Weak prosecution. DAs dropping charges on pleas, dealing serious crimes to misdemeanors. Generational dependency on government programs. No push towards self-reliancy. No incentive to change. Housing policies that concentrate poverty, creating breeding grounds for gangs and violence. Which party pushes for those policies? Ever wonder that? Overwhelmingly, these are Democrat-driven policies. They sell them as compassion or justice reform, but the results are predictable. Crime stays high, communities stay poor, and politicians keep their voting base dependent and loyal. But why people stay in high crime areas? Well, you got family ties and community familiarity. Fear of the unknown, better the devil you know. Reliance on government benefits tied to residency. Hopefulness, believing nothing can change. Misinformation, being told outsiders are the problem, not local leadership. What could change it? Well, demanding tougher prosecution for repeat offenders is a good start. Support police instead of defunding them. Push for economic incentives that reward work, not dependency. Hold elected officials accountable. Vote for results, not promises. Well, why don't they do those things? Because it's easier to complain than to risk change. Because the same politicians who keep them poor also tell them change is dangerous. And because generations have been conditioned to believe this is as good as it gets. The hard truth is this: if you lived in a dangerous neighborhood for 30 plus years and keep voting for the same party, you're not just a victim of crime, you are an enabler of it. You can move, you can organize, you can demand policy change, but as long as you keep doing nothing, the politicians will keep doing nothing, and crime will keep winning. If you like this kind of content and you're not following by now, why aren't you doing so? Let's go, follow me.